Hello and welcome back to another breaking news update. My name is Jimmy Boyd and you are watching Boyd News. I want to thank you so much for tuning in today. I've got some breaking news coming out here for you regarding the Russia and Ukraine war. So late last night, Ukraine was launching more drone strikes inside of Russian territory. We had the Engels air base, as you can see here on your screen, come under attack by several drones. Some of them apparently were shot down. But there was explosions for sure, definitely in the base or nearby. We've got footage here in just a moment that I'm going to show you. But this air base is a long range strategic bomber air base. Okay, Russia houses the Tu-160 that you see here on your screen, and also the Tu-95 MS, which you see right there on your screen as well. And these are nuclear capable bombers. Okay. So this is a really big hit to Russia. I don't know if any of these bombers were destroyed, but they definitely were targeted here in this strike. And we'll be going over that in just a moment. But we've also got news here as well that Kharkiv has come under attack by Russian shelling as well in the last 24 hours. We've got some people that were killed. We have a total of at least 5 that are dead inside of Kharkiv as a result of Russian shelling, saying the mayor of the city. And also, Ukraine's coming out as well and saying that they could potentially make up to 2 million drones a year. They have the capability to manufacture 2 million a year if they had financial help from the West. Okay, so obviously they're producing a lot of these drones right now. They're getting a lot of help from the West as well. The UK announced they were going to be building drone factories in the UK and also in Ukraine as well. And that's why we're seeing so many of these drone attacks. So these drone attacks are definitely going to pick up. We have Russia starting to move a lot of their air defense units to oil facilities now in Russia and Western Russia. These oil facilities that are coming under attack. So Russia's feeling the heat here. Okay, they're getting burned by these oil facility attacks, and now we've got attacks on air bases like this Engels air base in the Saratov region, excuse me. Okay, so I want to show you this video here now on X. Okay, this is from Nexta. Okay, Nexta put this out on X here, saying 5 dead in Kharkiv as a result of Russian shelling, mayor of the city says. So let's take a look at this video here and see the results of the damage. Okay, so as you can see there, clearly there's some damage here. We have some buildings that were destroyed, some fires, firefighter crews on the scene trying to put the blaze out. And as far as we know, we've got at least 5 that were dead during this shelling from Russian forces inside the city of Kharkiv. So Kharkiv has come under attack quite a bit throughout the last couple years because it's so close to the Russian border. So lots of big news coming out here. And we're now going to start talking more about this Engels air base that's come under attack here, okay? So I also have another Twitter post here and some videos that we're going to show you. Okay, this is from Status 6 Military and Conflict News. So it says here, this early morning, explosions were heard in the Russian city of Engels in Saratov Oblast, where the Engels 2 air base of Russian long-range aviation is located. The governor of Saratov Oblast claimed that 2 Ukrainian drones were intercepted by Russian air defenses. So definitely several drones targeting this location. Let's take a look at some of this footage here. Pull this up. All right, let's take a look. Okay, so I turned it up for you a little bit there because it was kind of hard to hear, but you could hear the drones coming in. They were making a buzzing sound, and then when they hit, I don't know if you could hear the explosion. It was very low, but there was an explosion there, and then we had some car alarms that were set off. Okay, so that's that video there. Here's another one that we'll check out here as well. All right, so these are security camera footage that caught this event happening in real time nearby the Engels Air Base. So as you can see here, whenever that drone went off, it activated this car alarm right here, and it started going off. So yeah, we have at least 1 or 2 strikes inside of Engels Air Base according to these videos. Maybe more strikes. Who knows? But we'll probably have some information coming out here pretty soon. Maybe the Russian Defense Ministry will come out and say that some of their bombers were hit or blown up, or they might not say anything. We'll have to see. So this is where it took place at. This is where Engels Air Base in the Saratov region. So Ukraine's over here, and Moscow should be up in this region over here somewhere. So roughly about as far as Moscow. So this was about like 600 kilometers inside of Russia. Okay, so still very far. And then I put out a video yesterday talking about these buffer zones that they want to create in Ukraine to keep the enemy back from attacking them in here. And if these things can fly 600 kilometers inward, I mean, look at how deep into Russia they're targeting. So there's really no way they can push the enemy back unless they completely take Ukraine, which I think is the next step here. So that's where it was targeted there in Engels. And here's one last picture. Here's the air base, like a satellite shot of the air base when it came under attack there, okay? So that's the latest there on the air base for this X post. And now we're going to go over a little bit here too. I have a article here from the Kiev Post, okay? So this is the Kiev Post saying Kiev confirms drone attack on Russia's Engels air base. Saratov governor reported drone activity, while Ukrainian special services told Kiev Post that Ukrainian intelligence is behind the Engels drone attack. In Engels, Russia, explosions were heard early on March 20th, with local authorities reporting the suspected downing of drones, as stated by the Saratov region governor, Roman Basargin, on Telegram. Sources within Ukrainian special services have confirmed to Kiev Post that the main intelligence directorate, HUR, of the Ministry of Defense of Ukraine, is behind the drone attack on the Engels air base. Planned work of the HUR, the source said, without providing further details on the special operation. The Russian Telegram channel Shot reported 2 to 4 loud explosions, described as shaking windows in their frames. So this is the video that we were seeing earlier. Preliminary data suggests that anti-aircraft defense system was activated. Residents reported hearing a prior siren. There is no official information on casualties or damage, the report stated. Basargin confirmed that the drones were downed over Engels around 3 a.m., less than an hour before his announcement. The anti-aircraft defense system responded promptly and effectively. There were no casualties or infrastructure damage from falling debris, the governor stated. Meanwhile, social media users mentioned a fire at the airfield area post explosions, with rescuers quickly arriving. One commentator residing near the airfield wrote, "There was at least one direct hit. The rest of the drones likely shot down by anti-aircraft missiles." Then came the fire trucks, ambulances, police with flashing lights. So clearly there was a fire. I'm assuming if there was fire trucks showing up, ambulances. We don't know if there was any casualties or any injuries or anything like that. But clearly there was probably some sort of fire here if fire trucks were showing up. The alarm siren continues with ongoing explosions and fires at the airfield, he added. The Russian Ministry of Defense reported the destruction of 5 Ukrainian unmanned aerial vehicles over Belgorod. So there was a UAV at least launched over Belgorod as well. And Saratov, 4 UAVs, regions by air defense assets. So if there were 4 that were supposedly shot down we're probably looking at dozens that were launched towards this airbase. Engels houses long-range strategic bombers Tu-160 and Tu-95 MS, which have been involved in strikes on Ukraine. The airfield is situated 614 kilometers from Ukraine's borders. So I just want to note something here real quick that I was thinking about that I think is just so crazy. Is that, when you think about these drones being launched into Russia, these are all, American, European drones that are being launched over here. Okay, obviously this whole war is funded by the West. Okay, not really so much by Ukraine. So to think that Ukraine is being used as a proxy to just launch these attacks in Russia is just absolutely insane. I mean, obviously they're under attack and they're defending their country, right? But when you really think about these attacks going on in here in Russia, it's crazy to think that all this weaponry being thrown into Russia right now is of the West's doing. Okay, it's their drones, it's their money, it's their everything here that's being thrown into Russia and destroying, assets to the Russian military or their oil fields or whatever it might be. So this really is the West attacking Russia. If you really think about it, they're just using Ukraine as a proxy to attack, and very crazy here. It's just it's mind-boggling to see this kind of war happening in most of our lifetimes. Okay, most people alive now, if you were born like 1990s or above, you haven't seen a whole lot of this stuff. Okay, there hasn't been a whole lot of war breaking out, at least not massive war like we're seeing now. And this could definitely lead to something much larger, obviously, too. And that's what a lot of these top officials from these countries are warning of. Okay, we had some warnings as well that France apparently could be sending some troops to Ukraine pretty soon, up to like 2,000 troops. And we could be seeing this war really kicking off here. So I just wanted to bring you some information here and let you know what's going on. But again, some massive attacks inside of Russia again last night. Russia also doing some shelling inside of Kharkiv of Ukraine. So I hope you got something out of this. If you did, please smash the like button on this video. And also, if you enjoy my content, please consider subscribing down below. Hit the notification bell. That way YouTube can notify you. And with that, I hope you all have a great day. Thank you so much for tuning in. Everybody take care and God bless. And we'll see you in the next one.